time is coming now, coming now, coming now. Circle time is coming now, come on over. Good morning, friends. Can everybody say good morning? Good morning. Can you say hola? Hola, mi amigos. Can we say hello? Hello, everyone. How's everyone feeling today? You feel good? Oh, that's great to hear. Miss Taylor feels good too, and can you guess why? Because the sun is shining! Woohoo! We are going to have the best day today, my friends. Today is the very whimsical Wednesday, and we are still in the amazing changing month of April. Some days you get rain, some days you get sun. So happy, my friends. Let's sing good morning to everyone. Can you clap with me? Good morning, Layla. Good morning, Dale. Good morning, Emma. We're glad you're here today. Good morning, Scarlett. Good morning, Harry. Good morning, Oliver. We're glad you're here today. Good morning, Faye. Good morning, Oliver. Good morning, Claire. We're glad you're here today. Good morning, Olivia. Good morning, Gloria. Good morning, Audrey. We're glad you're here today. Good morning, Carson. Good morning, Jack. Good morning, Freddie. We're glad you're here today. Good morning, teachers. Good morning, son. Good morning, everyone. We're glad you're here today. Yay! Thank you so much for joining me for Wednesday Circle Time, friends. I'm happy to have you here. And while I got you, why don't we do our days of the week? Can we do, everybody? Days of the week. Days of the week. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Yay! Wonderful, my friends. You're getting very good at that. All right, we're going to roll right into our ABCs. Who can sing with me? What do we do for the ABCs? Pat your knees, everybody. Pat your knees, pat your knees, pat your knees, so we can sing our ABCs. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Yay! Wonderful job, friends. Thank you for singing the alphabet with me. And now, we are going to count. Are your wiggly fingers awake? Oh, my wiggly fingers want to be silly. Where did all my friends go? Where'd they go? There they are. Oh, there they go. Up, where'd they go? I can't find them. Where's my friends? Oh, my goodness. There they are. Oh, wiggly fingers, you're so silly. Why don't we get to counting? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Silly wiggly fingers. Let's count in Spanish, friends. What is number 1 in Spanish? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fantastico, mi amigos. All right. We are going to read a book right now. It's a little long, but we're going to look at some stuff in here and just point out some cool stuff, all right? Let's do it on this sunny Wednesday. We're going to read Mr. Seahorse. Does anyone remember this book? This is a cool book. All right. Am I close enough? There we go. Perfect. Mr. and Mrs. Seahorse drifted gently through the sea. Mrs. Seahorse began to wiggle and twist this way and that. "It's time for me to lay my eggs," she said. "Can I help?" asked Mr. Seahorse. "Oh, yes, thank you," said Mrs. Seahorse, and she laid her eggs into a pouch on Mr. Seahorse's belly. "I'll take good care of our eggs," said Mr. Seahorse. "I promise." As Mr. Seahorse drifted gently through the sea, he passed right by. Ooh! A group of trumpet fish hidden in a patch of reeds. But before long, Mr. Seahorse met another fish. "How are you, Mr. Stickleback?" asked Mr. Seahorse. "Delighted," replied Mr. Stickleback. "I just built a nest, and right away Mrs. Stickleback laid her eggs into it. Now I am taking good care of them until they hatch." "Keep up the good work," said Mr. Seahorse, and swam on his way. Can my friends try to say seahorse? Can you say seahorse? Or this is a fish? Can we make a fishy face? That's so silly. As Mr. Seahorse drifted gently through the sea, he passed right by a lionfish hidden behind the coral reef. But before long, Mr. Seahorse met another fish. "How are you, Mr. Tilapia?" asked Mr. Seahorse. Mr. Tilapia couldn't answer. His mouth was full of eggs. I know, said Mr. Seahorse. "Mrs. Tilapia laid her eggs. Now you are taking good care of them until they hatch." Mr. Tilapia nodded his head. "You must be very happy," said Mr. Seahorse, and swam on his way. As Mr. Seahorse drifted gently through the sea, he passed right by a pair of leaf fish hidden among the seaweed. But before long, Mr. Seahorse met another fish. "How are you, Mr. Curtis?" asked Mr. Seahorse. "Perfectly fine," replied Mr. Curtis. "Mrs. Curtis laid her eggs and I have them stuck on my head. Now I am taking good care of them until they hatch." "You are doing a good job," said Mr. Seahorse, and swam on his way. Blub, 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 blub. As Mr. Seahorse drifted gently through the sea, he passed right by. What's in there? Miss Taylor? A stonefish hidden behind a rock. But before long, Mr. Seahorse met another fish. Well, there are a lot of fish to meet. "How are you, Mr. Pipe?" asked Mr. Seahorse. "Couldn't be better," replied Mr. Pipe. "Mrs. Pipe laid her eggs along my belly. Now I am taking good care of them until they hatch." "You should feel proud of yourself," said Mr. Seahorse, and swam on his way. But before long, Mr. Seahorse met another fish. "How are you, Mr. Bullhead?" asked Mr. Seahorse. "Tip-top," replied Mr. Bullhead. Mrs. Bullhead laid her eggs and the eggs hatched. "Now I'm babysitting. Look at all those fish. Whoops. Look at all those babies." "You are doing a fine job," said Mr. Seahorse, and swam on his way. This time had come for the seahorse babies to be born. Mr. Seahorse wiggled and twisted his way. Can you wiggle and twist? Wiggle, 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 wiggle. At last, the babies tumbled from Mr. Seahorse's pouch and swam away. One baby turned around and tried to come back into the pouch. "Oh no," said Mr. Seahorse. "I do love you, but now you are ready to be on your own." Look at the baby seahorses. Ah, that's such a nice book. Yay! That was so nice, my friends. Full of fish, full of dads, full of little babies. So nice. Alrighty, friends. Can we sing one song before we sign off? The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out Came the sun and dried up all the rain, and the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Yay! All right, friends, thank you for singing Itsy Bitsy with me, and now let's sing our goodbye song. Can you clap? The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Yay! Thank you so much for joining me on Whimsical Wednesday Circle Time, my friends. I hope everyone had fun today. I know I did. And I will see you bright and early tomorrow for Thursday Circle Time. Have a great day, my friends. Adios!